Pro Pickleball in 2022. She's our first server here as we get the semifinal match underway. Leigh Waters powering Castillo off the court here early in game one.
So this is where we'll see if Castillo goes with the return middle and then volley middle. And good job there. So that's, you go middle to take angles away because Leigh Waters has vicious angles on both sides, forehand and the two-handed backhand. So we'll see if that continues to work for Castillo.
Point.
Castillo on the board first here in this opening game.
1-0. Point.
Just wide for Waters, so Castillo jumps out to a 2-point lead.
She'll happily take all the freebies she can get from the #1 in the world.
Castillo finishing off an easy backhand that time, takes a 3-point lead. Don't be fooled though, Leigh Waters has overcome big leads as recent as last weekend, as you mentioned that Leah Jansen match. Haven't seen it. It's one of the best comebacks we've seen on tour.
Point. Timeout receiver.
And played at such a high level. Sometimes you get to come back, a lot of mistakes, work she's put in.
Regrouping and a good timeout for Leigh Waters. You saw her a moment ago talking things over her little booth over to her right. That is her mother, Leigh Waters, who she won a national championship with here in the sport in 2019. They often play doubles together. Leigh Waters is injured at the moment.
1-4.
So Leigh Waters stealing the show for the Waters family for now. Down the line for Castillo. She's looking good here in the semifinal match.
Yeah, that's a confident two-handed backhand there, and Leigh Waters just kind of feathered this in and gave up an advantage being up at the kitchen line, and Castillo took it.
Point.
And this is huge for confidence. The last time these two played, it was 11-6, 11-0 for Leigh Waters. So just erasing that memory from Castillo with a good start was huge.
Oh, what a setup, Leigh Waters. The beautiful dipping shot pulls Castillo to her left, then finishes to her right. That was beautiful.
Yeah, and that's the identification, and that's new for tennis players. They would never drop a ball and come in behind it, but the kitchen gives you that opportunity.
Two, 5.
Oh, Leigh Waters had it for the taking. Can't believe she missed it.
They got a little squeak or squeal out of her there too. Thought she'd fended off a little firefight there, which you don't see a lot in singles. You see those hands battles in doubles quite a bit.
Oh, wow. And that was a deep, good return from Leigh Waters. Judit Castillo just painting the sideline, taking a 4-point lead. A slice volley finish. Don't look now, but here comes Judit Castillo, up by 5 late here in this opening game. Could she get a game and more off the world #1, who does not go down, hasn't gone down since she returned from her break in April. So far, so good. Judit Castillo. And a lost shoe for Leigh Waters.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Leigh did not run for that one, and there was a reason. She had blown a tire there. So nice job by Castillo, just putting that ball back in play. And folks, this is something else from Judit here. 8-2.
8-2.
Castillo had the shot she wanted lined up. Here's where Leigh Waters is dangerous, though. You can have a comfortable 8-2 lead in game one, and it's not big enough until you finish it off.
Side out.
What a great deep return right in the middle of the court. Castillo is following that recipe that we saw last week when she can, and making shots when she's got the opportunity.
Side out.
Waters takes back the serve and a chance to close the gap here. Not with volleys like that from Judit Castillo. Waters does not like her third.
8-2.
Wow, that's a shot nobody can get to.
Just stepped into that and clobbered a forehand. It's hard to have a clean winner in a ground stroke rally in pickleball, but she found it there, especially against somebody as fleet of foot as Judit.
Side out. Eight, 2. Side out.
Miss serve for Castillo, who's been stuck at 8 here for quite some time. Dangerous territory, and it might not look it with the score, but
2-8.
Leigh Waters, she can come back in a hurry. And now Castillo on the run. Perfect point construction for Waters.
3-8.
Just wide for Waters. Castillo, she's got to get off this 8.
She does. This is 5-6 chances here, but the returns in the middle are getting the mistakes. The same thing we saw for Leigh Waters last week. Unable to find that angle she loves because the ball's in the middle of the court. And a gimme to get off a 8.
9-3. Side out.
Miss for Castillo means the serve returns to Leigh Waters. Waters coming off her 3rd straight Triple Crown finish.
3-9.
Doesn't take many days off, but said she might take every day off between then and this tournament, as she should have.
4-9.
Wow.
Point.
Such a smart shot there by Leigh Waters, using the speed of Castillo against her, let her run into the open court and then just drop it behind her.
5-9. Side out.
So let's see if Castillo has that internal fortitude to go for the serve here at 9-5. We saw lots of players get close to these champions, but can they get to the finish line? This would be a massive game win, obviously not a match win here, but for Castillo's confidence, huge.
9-5. Point.
And this is just bizarre movement from Leigh Waters. She's just coming in and stopping in the transition area. Very, very odd choices of positioning.
Game point for Castillo. She seals it here. That and take a match from Leigh Waters here in the semifinal round.
Point.
Big opening point for Waters.
Yeah, wrong foot. It's Castillo there to get started. Leigh Waters did lose on this court in Championship Sunday last year, and it was the last time she's lost in a final, so wants to get that one back for sure and has to dig out of a hole here, down a game. Great start, though.
2-0. Side out.
A rare miss for Leigh Waters. A couple of uncharacteristic moments for her in this semifinal match.
0-2. Side out. 2-0.
Oh, what an angle for Waters. Returning to true form. So for Judit Castillo, what is it going to take to repeat what happened in game one?
Just go back to deep returns in the middle and putting pressure on. It was interesting there. Leigh Waters used the blueprint that was used against her so well. Kept the ball in the middle of the court until she had a chance to open it up. So she is not just 16 years old, but very, very smart, and's got her mom in her ear as well. So that's a huge advantage.
What a shot from Castillo that time. Countering Waters' early 4-0 lead.
0-4.
Waters all over it.
That would be the no-go zone right there, Michelle. You want to put that ball down on the ground if you're Castillo, but put it up and Leigh all over it.
Side out.
So this is the practice that Leigh Waters is going to have to work on, is all these returns funneling into the middle. How does she loop that ball and keep it in? She repeatedly missed by like a few inches last week, and it was a ball just like that one. So smart from Castillo to keep putting it there.
Point.
Leigh Waters questioning herself.
And if I'm Castillo, I love every syllable of that.
1-4. Side
Just
out.
wide for Castillo.
That's right, here we go.
4-1. Point.
That's the beautiful two-handed rope from Leigh Waters. So there's one thing to go down the middle, but it's got to be deep, or she does create angles and can step into the court.
Side out.
Go, you did.
This is just a new level of pressure for ALW to get used to people coming forward from the same location. She's got a problem solve.
Side out.
Waters gets the serve back and a chance to build up 4.
5-1. Side
And
out.
miss serve.
Yeah, tried a sort of a cut slice into the corner to try and put Castillo out of the court, but missed pretty significantly there. So Castillo needs to take advantage of these missed serve opportunities.
Point.
And again, feistiness from Leigh Waters.
2-5. Side out.
So I just love the fact that Leigh Waters has said, okay, you guys play this way against me. I'm going to do it to you, and I'm going to return everything down the middle and make you try to find an angle. So a narrowing of the returns, and it's interesting. See if that continues.
Ooh, a near counter from Castillo, just back. It's a big swing from Leigh Waters.
6-2.
Ooh, just grabs the sideline. How about that angle?
I mean, that's what it took to win that rally, as Leigh Waters was all over the place on the baseline there and just got the perfect angle, did Castillo.
Point.
Castillo quickly says sorry, but that was a definitely needed point. No matter how she got it, a little kiss off the tape doesn't hurt.
3-6. Point.
And the miss for Waters.
Went a full octave higher on that disappointment scream there. So, I mean, now Castillo's like, I am only down 2 and I am up a game. This is my chance.
She can do it.
Yeah, this is my chance.
Side out. Six, 4.
Big finish.
Lets Castillo run out of the way. So just some really smart choices from Leigh Waters.
7-4.
Long for Castillo.
Timeout receiver.
Castillo. This is best 2 out of 3.
Side out.
Another tough miss for Leigh Waters. You can tell she's getting frustrated more easily on her side than she usually does.
Yes, because she's having to work really hard. She never dreamed she'd drop a game to Castillo. She respects her, but this is a player she won 11-6, 11-0 against last time they were on the court.
Ooh, drop volley in textbook for Judit Castillo.
Just drop the head of the paddle down oh so beautifully and just point it to the sky and then just take all the pace off. So nice.
Point.
He was like out now, and darn it.
Timeout receiver.
She's back to serve though, and could close the 2-point gap here.
Side
Not
out.
going to do it that time. Leigh Waters takes back the serve. A good timeout on her side.
8-6.
Beautiful passing shot for Leigh Waters.
And she went to the lob serve last week to push her opponent back because you have to generate all of the pace then, and your footwork gets messed up and you can't take the net. And Judit was unable to get there that time and then ends up getting past.
And an easy finish. Leigh Waters takes game point on her side in a hurry.
10-6. Point game.
And puts a punctuation mark on that one. If she could dethrone the #1, Leigh Waters. Looks dialed in, just missed the backhand volley chance.
That's huge for Castillo. Was behind most of game 2, kept inching forward and then got smacked at the end of game number 2.
Side out.
1 step forward, 1 step back with a miss like that.
Yeah, and that's what it takes. I mean, you hate to say it, it's going to require a perfect game, but that's what they put on top of you when you're playing against the best.
Side out.
Ball is called deep. Castillo takes back the serve.
Point.
Return is also long. Leigh Waters with some uncharacteristic errors. Looking to find her game. How much could fatigue be a factor
2-0.
here?
Shouldn't be. She's used to playing a lot. Hasn't played a ton of matches today, so I'd say 0. But
Point.
wow, just freebies everywhere, and this will just fuel the confidence of Castillo here. Up 3-0.
Beautiful backhand shot for Leigh Waters, looking for anything to get her game going back on her side. She gets the side out and the serve.
0-3.
And another beautiful finish that time. Don't count AL out of this one.
1-3.
Nice.
Point.
On a roll she goes, Leigh Waters.
Two, three. Point.
Just back for Castillo. Just like that, we're tied in game 3.
Three. Side out.
One step forward, one step back for Waters as well. Theme on both sides, it seems.
Yeah, very important for Castillo, even to just get one here. Hit a good aggressive serve, give herself a chance to pass or
3-3.
come in herself here.
Waters just powering Castillo off the court, both sides.
Three.
Let core goes
Side out.
long for Waters.
Nice job by Castillo again. When she got a chance to come in, she did. Put the ball in the middle of the court. Now she's got to find a better serve here to set herself up. Stuck at 3 for a minute. She got a couple of those just off pure mistakes from Leigh Waters.
It was out.
Leigh Waters called
Side
it
out.
back of the baseline. Castillo looking for confirmation.
Three.
And much to her chagrin, she got it.
What a shot for Leigh Waters.
And a couple before that were just right on the line. That's keeping Castillo back, and then a smart drop. And in that angle, you can see 2 Waters. There's Stephen
4-3.
Waters right over there, over her shoulder, looking on. That's her dad.
Side out. Three, 4. Side out.
And again, we talk about the level you have to be at to knock off ALW, the top player in the world. That backhand has to be made.
4-3. Point.
It's also very unusual that Leigh Waters is even in a 3rd game in a semifinal match, in
5-3.
any match.
Oh my.
Point. Timeout. 6-3.
Trickler.
Change ends.
And
6-3. Side out.
You saw the movement when she got Castillo running backwards and had to cut a ball in the air. That one right there put her in perfect position for the put away, but couldn't move it and join the opera.
Side out.
Again, Castillo, since that three-point run, just hasn't had that second ground stroke that she's needed to put pressure on Leigh Waters.
Beautiful passing shot for Waters. She jumps out to the 4-point lead. Crucial time to do it.
7-3.
Tough ball to defend for Judit Castillo. Waters on the run, picking any shot on the court she wants to hit.
Yeah, that was a great example of why is she #1 in the world, playing defense and then instantly turns that to offense.
Side out.
This is the most shrieking I've ever heard in an Leigh Waters match for sure. Has definitely dialed in the middle of the court and has served her well. A couple of volleys haven't gone the way she wanted, but has a very comfortable lead.
Side out. Eight, 3. Side out.
Wide for Waters, trading side outs on both sides.
Yeah, Castillo's been at 3 forever. She's dropped 8 points in a row here. Got to find something, put a ball deep, lob the serve, make something different happen.
Side out.
And she's going to learn from this because she's going to go back and look at this and see the opportunities where she did have a chance to score and just hasn't been able to execute.
Waters is off of 8. Stuck there for a little while.
Receiver. Side out.
Castillo finds the passing angle.
3-9.
Waters has lost in the finals 2 years in a row, the Orange County Cup.
Side out.
Lost to Leigh Jansen
9-3.
back in 2021 as well.
Point. 10-3.
Match point for Leigh Waters.
Side out.
Not yet, says Judit Castillo.
3-10. Side out.
Such a good first volley from Leigh Waters there. That ball was low to the net, and she got down and made the perfect volley.
Another match point for Leigh Waters, the world #1.
Point. Game. Match.
Wasn't the prettiest